Why are there toilet paper commercials? Who's not buying this stuff? Hello. Hello, June. Hello, June. Who is June? So is that the next phase in this whole thing? Aliens start to inhabit our bodies? Who's June? I don't really like to think before I speak. I find it more thrilling to be just as surprised as everyone else on what comes out of my mouth. It's hilarious how easily trust can fly out the window just revolved around the search of the remote. You know, so you get up, you're looking for the remote, you can't find it, and you ask the person next to you, are you sitting on it? And they reply no, and then your response is, we'll stand up. For today's haul, we're gonna hear Loxy eat in the background. You know what we really need to talk about today? Toast. Who was the genius that bit into a loaf of bread and thought, let's bake this again? And then toast happens. I'm slightly confused. So in Pride and Prejudice, Lady Catherine didn't want Elizabeth marrying Darcy for multiple reasons, but number one being that he's been betrothed to her daughter since birth. But aren't they like related? Oh my gosh, I feel old or tired. Is it the same thing? I don't even know. I just feel like a very outdated Dell laptop. I think Aunt Bethany asking Clark if his house is on fire is actually a legit question. I love jogging, I do. But listen, there are times where I'm not having it. And sometimes like I need that extra motivation. You know, like a clown waving a bloody knife and chasing after me. They say it takes a village to raise a child. But it takes a vineyard to homeschool one. No matter how hard or detailed you try to explain to me the art of buoyancy, of how a boat floats, I will never understand it or believe it. So you're telling me thousands of pounds or tons can sit on top of water and float, but you throw a penny in and she gone? You'll never see that again. I'm having none of that. You will not find me on a cruise. You will not find me in a Titanic situation. And I think it's all bull. Alright, so here's a tip for all my fellow empty nesters. You know, if you feel like you've been lonely, this is all you gotta do. You just gotta dim the lights, put on a horror movie, and then all of a sudden, you won't feel like you're alone anymore. Sometimes I think my brain is like the Bermuda Triangle. Information goes in, but then it's just like never found again. You know what's really bizarre about me sometimes? I'll just be chilling. I'll be on the couch, scrolling through, trying to pick a movie, or I'm watching a movie, and just, you know, there's just very calm atmosphere, but then all of a sudden, I'm like, shit, where's my birth certificate? You know, I hope Google never shuts down. I know like 7, maybe 8 things. I always do this to myself. I put my songs on shuffle and then I get mad when it doesn't play the songs I want. I'm about 500% done with today and roughly 35% done with tomorrow. Nowadays, I just enjoy long, romantic walks to the fridge. But to be fair, I don't walk anywhere else, so there's that. Quarantine day 68. I don't know about you guys, but tonight I'm wearing my sexiest pair of sweatpants to the living room. Is it really difficult to close a cabinet door around here? Why are there sodas open everywhere and warm? Why does my dog think this is a party? That pile of laundry has been sitting there since before quarantine. Let me find one more empty box in the pantry. Just empty. Not been handled, not been recycled. Sitting there empty. Let me find one more of those. Things are going great. Why is Monday so far from Friday? But Friday so close to Monday? Man, the spiders are different in this new house. They are different. They're looking a little tarantula for my liking. And there's a big ass spider that disappeared in this room that I've just named Cotton Eye Joe because there's two things I need to know. Where did he come from and where did he go? I hate when I turn my car on in the morning and the music starts blasting and I'm like, whoa, I am not the same person I was last night. It suddenly hit me that I've been talking about a lot of ships lately. You know, I talked about the cruise ship issue that I have with how does it really float, really? Then I started talking about strapping me to a rocket ship, which is a no-no. And then I thought there's actually quite a few ships that I want no part of. Cruise ship, rocket ship, spaceship, starship, battleship, relationship. That took a left turn, didn't it? Here's the thought process that goes into my head when I walk through Dollar Tree. I look at an item and I think to myself, do I need this? Well, no. But then I think, but do I also not need this? Also no. I had a donut without sprinkles. Diets are just too hard for me. I will carry 17 grocery bags or die before I make a second trip. I'm on this shopping app and then it hits me and I'm just like, who on earth is rich enough to sort the price from high to low? Not trying to start anything with Shakespeare, but I really think that Romeo and Juliet could have handled that situation better. You know what's working my last frazzled nerve? I really wish that my purse, when I have it on my shoulder, could defy gravity, because I bend down to like grab something, I've got it on my shoulder, and it comes swinging around and has to hit me doing it. I'm getting so sick and tired of that If there's a new moon every month, then where does the old one go? You know what's interesting? My whole life, when I think about the Earth floating in pitch black outer space, for some reason, I've always just thought of, you know, to the left of the universe or to the right of the universe, maybe up a little bit where the moon is. But you know where I've never thought about? Down below. What? How far does the universe go down below? I'm not trying to make waves here, but is the tree that Kevin cuts down in Home Alone the same tree that he decorates? I suddenly realized that one of the most annoying things about Home Alone is the fact that Kevin never gets to take a bite of his mac and cheese. What are my deep thoughts today? Do I have any thoughts at all?